It has been over a decade since we last saw a standalone film featuring everyone's second favorite alien to adopt Earth as his home, Superman. Last time, we got the director Zack Snyder's gritty, disjointed approach, which at its time was deemed good enough to begin a shared universe. Though not everyone liked this rendition of Superman and it felt like he wasn't established enough for one film. Skip forward to today, after the fall of the DCEU, James Gunn now gets to have his own attempt at another DC cinematic universe. The first thing to notice when you begin this film is that they skip right over Superman's origin story. He's already an adult living in Metropolis, dating Lois Lane and working at the Daily Planet. Superman has delivered his first defeat, and with the help of Krypto, he is retreated back to his Fortress of Solitude. As he's being revived by his super robots, Clark watches a holographic archive of his Kryptonian parents talking to him, establishing that Clark has an emotional connection to his biological parents. In his normal, everyday life, Clark is a journalist for the Daily Planet, and they are covering an international issue with the fictitious countries of Baravia trying to invade a neighboring nation, Jarhampar. Superman was battling against the Hammer of Baravia when he was defeated. Meanwhile, our classic Superman villain, Lex Luthor, who at this point has spent years obsessing over Superman himself, has tracked down his Fortress of Solitude and creates a distraction in Metropolis using a kaiju. Superman, being distracted, tries to save the kaiju from the people before our obnoxious trio of heroes arrive, the Justice Gang. Inside the fortress, Lex and his team make short work of the Superman robots and extract the Kryptonian message from Clark's parents and kidnap Krypto, the Supermud. Lex, being a great bad guy, decodes the message and broadcasts it to the whole world, revealing that Superman was intended to make Earth his kingdom, and that he would rule over humanity and have a harem. When that piece of information was revealed, I had to take a pause. What a strange concept to bring to a family film. Just why? Anyways, with the big reveal, the people of the world turn on Superman, and he turns himself in, hoping to calm tensions and to find Krypto. James Gunn's Superman is a very fine film. It hits its highs with the bright saturated colors, not being ashamed to wear their superhero costume to the party, and it dives deep into its valleys of emotions and fears. David Cornsweet's first outing as the iconic red, yellow, and blue hero is a brilliant 4 out of 5 stars from me. It's not a perfect superhero film, but it is an awesome launching pad for what's to come with the DCU. And the craziest part is you can feel the excitement through the screen.
Superman couldn't make it, so you got an upgrade.
If you know Gunn's former work, he loves to have an ensemble cast, and here we get to welcome more DC heroes and villains than just Superman, Krypto, and Lex. We also get to see some iconic heroes like Guy Gardner, the bowl-cut asshole of a Green Lantern. There's Hawkgirl, who has her attitude and scream. Other than that, she does very little here. And we have the man of the hour, Mr. Terrific. The way Mr. Terrific is portrayed in this film makes him feel like a star. Terrific comes off as a very intelligent yet stern-mannered that brings this character to the forefront. The movie could have been just about him helping Superman, but they find a way in the second act to have both of these guys share the heroics and to be individually awesome. He also gets the classic Gunn treatment of the non-diegetic music fade into diegetic music video sequence, matched with slow-motion shots, showing off his powers with the T-orbs against Luthor's goons.
Listen here, I can help. I don't need your help. I'm goddamn Mr. Terrific.
Another standout is Krypto, who I never thought anyone would ever bother to put this mutt into a live-action adaptation. Yet, he is a cute little dude that can cause some serious damage. After seeing how Krypto finds his way naturally at the sight of Supes, and Mr. Terrific in the battle of good versus evil, it makes sense why the public loved him so much. I'm not kidding though, I really am surprised at how well this worked out. He's just a silly character, and he's a dog. And the final standout star is of course our villain. I really believe that your story is only as good as your villain, and here we got Nicholas Holt's best performance since his sad sloppiness on the menu. Holt gives his all, and the way he talks to Superman, dead in the eye, trying not to reveal how intimidated he is or when he's screaming out commands as Ultraman pummels down Supes. Holt's Lex Luthor quickly became my favorite iteration of this character. There are many other comic book characters buried deep within this story, and at some point you realize that Gunn did his homework and understands the source material in a loving way. Like all superhero movies though, there isn't any standout acting beyond Lex's outbursts. There is an obvious abundance of CGI, and some scenes feel shorter. Like, I enjoy hanging out with the Justice Gang, but what about the Daily Planet team that Lois and Jimmy run while Clark is being Superman? Which, I have to add this, when comparing this film's story to that of Man of Steel's, I'm so happy he has friends this time around. Superman without friends is just a sad thing, and it's also an amazing point to this film. Supes can't get through every problem on his own, so with the help of his friends he finds along the way, they learn to overcome their situations and save the day. What? That's not a spoiler. It's a Superman movie. You'd be dumb if you wanted to kill him in his own movie. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Bye.